This is Dave Palumbo with RxMuscle.com. I'm standing here with Brian Yerskey minutes after the men's prejudging here in Atlanta, Georgia, the NPC Nationals. Brian, this is the calling card you've been waiting for. You were called off stage. You were thrown out of the first call out. That usually is a very good sign. It means that you probably won the class. In my opinion, you came with conditioning. You came with much added size from last year. Your legs were not a weak body part at all. You pretty much dominated the super heavyweight class. What are you feeling at this point in time?
A lot of everything. A lot of relief. It was a good year of hard work, and we improved on our deficiencies that we had last year. We came in conditioned, but we were a little undersized. Came up and sealed the deal.
Now, you're working with Chad Nichols now. How long have you been working with him at this point?
2.5 years now.
Okay. Do you feel that he kind of got your physique and figured out what needed to be fixed?
Yeah, because I hooked up with him 2 years ago in Atlanta. I did USA's, took third there, then switched up to Chad. And we got the ball rolling here, met with him, got the groundwork laid, got home, started the off-season prep. Went into nationals last year, took third. We had the conditioning that I needed, but like I said, we were just a little undersized.
Do you think you kind of hit your growth spurt? Because all of a sudden you seem to put on all the size you needed this past year that you hadn't been able to do prior to that.
To be honest, I think it was a structured off-season. It was just a structured off season as far as 7 meals, 8 meals a day, timed every 3 hours.
You looked big. We interviewed a couple times, and you were like pushing over 300 pounds at one point.
Yeah, no, that was it. It was just structure. Previously, my structure for the prep was good. Off season, it was like, if I missed a meal, I'll double my next meal or whatever.
Oh, so you weren't as disciplined.
Right. So now it's just bodybuilding full time, it was every meal prep.
You really think that's what did it?
Yeah, that and the training didn't vary. The actual moving of the weight was been similar. I prioritized body parts here and there, but the biggest thing was the diet.
When you were called in the first call-out, they put you kind of in the middle. It was kind of a weird call-out because a lot of people were not in the call-out that we thought might have been in there. Did you feel confident? Were you a little nervous because you knew you had to be one of the guys that were running for the top of the class there?
Yeah, I wasn't nervous. When we lined on the diagonals and they start calling numbers, all you want to do is hear your number in that first call-out. So they called that, and I felt good. And then when they put me to the center and we hit some shots, and then they were either going to they called my number, they were either going to move us around or they were going to send me and someone off. And when I didn't hear a number follow my number,
you knew you had it.
Took a deep breath and, yeah.
What, you've been trying year after year, and you've had critics say that you weren't going to do this, you couldn't do that. We all hear that. Right. It must feel good, a little sense of redemption in a sense.
Yeah, just personal gratification. It's a personal sport. For the most part. There's a big support group and family, friends, everybody, and but just personally, you strive to achieve it, and hopefully, we've achieved it, and now it's starting at the bottom again, and so picking another goal in the sport to try to achieve. And
do you think that? Well, first of all, how old are you at this point?
30.
You just hit 30. It took you a long time to get here. I remember when you were in your early 20s and you were trying and trying.
I was naive in my early 20s. I kind of was maybe pushed faster than I needed to be.
I was going to say, do you think that you were disillusioned at one point?
Yeah, I think everyone is.
And how do you get past that? How did you mentally stay focused on the goal at hand?
I love the sport, and it was. You get discouraged in those early 20s junior nationals. I think my first year I'm going, I'm going to win junior nationals. I took 13th. Evan won that year. And I'm like, I showered my protein off that night. I'm like, fuck, I'm done. I'm done.
You really wanted to quit, huh?
Well, initially. Yeah. And then, the next day I'm like, all right, here's what we need to do.
You look at the pictures subjectively and you realize I wasn't that good, right?
Yeah. And it was just, I started competing in 05. I think that junior nationals was 06. And prior to 05, I trained, but it was not bodybuilding training.
Right. Well, you're lucky you had a great company. Metrics has been backing you.
Yeah, I've been with them since 2006.
Yeah, so that's a good thing to have. A lot of bodybuilders don't even have that as a pro. Yeah. You've had it as an amateur, and hopefully that will continue into your future.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, congratulations. I don't want to give you too much congratulations until that trophy's in your hand and pro card is holding in your hand. I don't want to jinx you at all, but good luck in the overall. I think you have a very good shot of winning the overall championship.
I definitely appreciate it. Appreciate all your support.
Brian Yerskey, Dave Palumbo, RxMuscle.com.